Hi. In this video I want to talk about websites. You had asked how we feel about our property websites and to talk about what we think could be included, and I have a few thoughts on the subject, and I have notes that I'm going to glance at from time to time. I'm okay with the websites that we have. I don't think they're perfect, but I don't think they're all bad. I would like to see us add links to our social media and social networking. I don't know if you can see, but I'm going to pull up a couple of websites while I talk real fast. This is the Grove Apartments in Lawrence. It's one of my competitors. Their website is gogrove.com. Catchy, I prefer orchardcorners.com. I think it's more self-explanatory. It's easier to find, I think. But I like their graphic. I like that it's got a lot of action on it. Ours is very flat, and I know it shows photos, but I feel like that's not anything terribly exciting. With the Grove, you click on Kansas, click on Lawrence. And they have a lot to do on it. They have a lot of the same things we have: amenities, floor plans, location, things like that. But they have at the bottom a link for their Facebook. Their photo little icon is cute. When you roll your mouse over it, they kind of flip around. I think that's cute. They've got videos of resident testimonials, and I think that's a good idea no matter what market you're in. So theirs is one that I do like. I'm also going to show you Gables.com. I like their website because it pops up at the bottom, kind of like ours, Southwest Properties. They come up with the icon bar for Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, everything. They've got another link over here for Facebook. I was on this earlier. Where did it go? And it was kind of cool because they had like Gables Service, Gables Eco-Friendly, some different options that were down at the bottom. Oh, here's a video about how they're going green. I like that it's interactive, and there's, I don't know if you can see, but the picture's going to change every few seconds. I think that's really neat. I think it catches people's eye. I think it makes them want to linger on the page a little bit longer. Another one that I really like is urbanelobby.com, Urbane Apartments. Theirs is kind of like they set up their own Facebook page. They've got members, they've got a resident hub. You log in with a password, and it's got photos that people upload themselves. The whole point is for people to get to know each other, interact with one another wherever they live. Over here we've got residents of Urbane on whatever street, that they can join that group. Shows when people update their profile. I think it's really cool. They've got photos, videos, forums. I love message boards. Back in the day, before there was any kind of social media, I was all about forums and message boards. I went on a cruise once, and I was, on cruisecritics.com for hours every night, so I could interact with people who had taken cruises or had gone on the cruise that I was going to go on, and it was a way of interacting with one another. So I think that's really neat. They also have chat, so residents can chat with one another, probably chat with the office as well. Excuse me. Urbane Apartments their owner has lots of videos on YouTube that I think are interesting, so you might check that out. It's URBANE, Urbane Apartments. Sorry, I just had somebody walk in. So Urbane Apartments, I feel like they're really kind of cutting edge. I think they're more urban areas. I know they've got properties in Detroit, so they're more major metropolitan big cities. So this, we could get a lot of good ideas from them, excuse me, for St. Louis and for Kansas City, maybe even Lincoln, but really cool stuff on Urbane Apartments. And the other thing that I want to touch on as far as things that I think we need on our website would be, I think we should have like a calendar of events. Right now, you have to sign in and have a resident portal and log into the resident portal to be able to access calendar of events and a newsletter as well. And I don't even know how we update things like that. So I think that would be a neat page to be able to offer on our website so that prospects or anybody that just happens to look at our website can see what we have going on in the next 2 months. They can read our newsletter, you know, keep them up to date on things like that. I have really cute newsletters that I make on Smilebox that are able to be printed. You can add music to them if you want to. I also print them to put on the doors, so I think that would be a neat aspect. And then it's just, I know I keep talking about Urbane Apartments, but I've always thought, wouldn't it be amazing if we could do sort of a Craigslist or like a swap meet on our own websites, or a link to another page that we would manage that would be like a swap meet. You know, let's say somebody at Falls has a bedroom set that they want to sell. They could list it, you know, through whatever our website is that we develop for our residents, and then maybe somebody at the Boulevard would happen to be on, and they would say, oh, hey, somebody at the Falls is going to sell a bed. I just think it would be a nice service that we could offer, and I'm kind of intrigued on how to set up, you know, a page like that. I do want to say that I feel like, even though I don't control with keystrokes what's on my website, I'm really appreciative of Midwest support, because every time I've sent them a new photo, an updated special, any kind of blurb that I want on, they do it right away. They're really fast, and I know that they're overwhelmed sometimes probably with a whole bunch of other stuff that they have to do, so I do really appreciate it. You know, I wonder if we could work out a deal in some way with a website that maybe on site we could be able to access, maybe not all of it, but certain parts of it, that we could manage maybe some of our own photos, that we could maybe manage our own rent specials, something like that, because, you know, if I want to update it daily, let's say in Lawrence during leasing season, then I don't want to necessarily have to bother Midwest support, you know, every day or, you know, twice a day or however often I would want to update, you know, and have them have to do it for me. So I would like you guys to consider the possibility of some in-house management of our website. But, you know, all in all, I am happy with ours. I know, you know, I do a lot of online stuff, and I do know that Southwest has changed their sites, and I think they look really sharp. You know, my ultimate dream is that we could have something really cool that's got some cool colors and lots of action on it, something that makes people want to stay on. What about even putting on some kind of little mini game? People could play Donkey Kong when they're on our website, something like that. So those are just my ideas. I appreciate you listening. Thanks. Bye.